Hi guys, it's Robin, and I know you guys hear me talk a lot about Star Wars, but there's another show series that I really love about space, and that is Star Trek. And they're both very different, and you can totally love both of them because they are totally different. Star Trek is more sci-fi, Star Wars is more science fantasy, and I love them both. And I really love Star Trek The Next Generation. When that show started, I used to watch it with my mom, who is the person who got me into the original Star Trek. So today I have some of the Star Trek Next Generation pops. I've got Locutus of the Borg, Will Riker, Worf, Geordi Laforge, Captain Picard, Data, Deeana Troi, and I also have Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock, who I love. And why is there no Wesley Crusher pop? Come on, Funko. I really love Wesley Crusher, aka Will Wheaton. I can't tell you guys how much I love Will Wheaton. My friend Mommy makes fun of me for having a nerd crush on him, but we're gonna take a look at them up close. Live long and prosper. Alright, so let's start with Spock and Kirk here. These are from the original Star Trek series. We've got Mr. Spock, who is played by Leonard Nimoy, who is a Vulcan, and he's got his Vulcan greeting there. He is really cool looking. He was actually kind of really hard to find after Leonard Nimoy recently passed away. But I'm glad I was able to get him at a regular price. I just kept looking for him and found one eventually, because I don't think the Star Trek first series is out of print yet. And here is Captain Kirk, who was played by William Shatner, who I actually just saw William Shatner at AC Boardwalk-Con. And he's got that very cool little laser gun thing there. And they've got their insignias. And he looks a little like, oh, I see. You can see a little bit of like the detail on his arm there. I thought it was just like some schmutz or something. But they've got some details on their shirt here. Very cool. I'll show you the packaging. There are a bunch of the other ones. I haven't gotten any of these, and I probably won't. They've got Scotty, a Klingon, an Androdian, and the Orion slave girl. And you see the Star Trek Enterprise up there. Very cool box art. I always love the boxes, but I am getting rid of a lot of boxes today. Like, finally reviewing my Star Trek collection. So yeah, I used to watch the old Star Trek episodes with my mom, and she took us to see a lot of the movies. And I just have always loved Star Trek. So, yeah, I really love having these guys in my collection. And it made me very sad that Leonard Nimoy passed away. So I was very glad to be able to find this pop. And once I found him, I was like, he needs Kirk with him too. He needs his buddy, you know. And also, the new movies are pretty awesome too. I really like those. And Next Generation was just one of my favorite shows. I think back when I was in high school is when it started. I think it was on for 7 years. Here is Will Riker, who is so cool. Love the beard. I think there are a few seasons when he didn't have the beard, which I did not like as much. You can tell that this uniform is updated from that last series. There were a lot of upgrades in technology and costumes and makeup over the years, but it's still pretty cool. I think this really looks like Will Riker too. His paint job is a little messy here along the beard, but that's okay. And I like his pose. They all kind of have this like, we're ready to fight pose, don't mess with us, because, you know, that's how the Star Trek guys roll. They gotta go out on missions and things. Here's the back of the box for, this is Deeana Troi's box. I have all of these guys except for the Klingon, which I didn't get because he kind of just looks just like Worf anyway. So I just got Worf because Worf is awesome. And they all have their cute little side views. I love that. Love the boxes so much. Sniff sniffs. Now Worf is an awesome character. He's Klingon. He is so cool though. He just one of my favorite characters. I love that he's got his Klingon bandolier here. And there's just so many great episodes with Worf because he's just got a lot of conflict. His human, I think, was he raised on Earth or was he part human? I can't remember. Mommy, if you're watching, comment down below. It's been a while since I watched. But yeah, I know he has a human brother or half brother or something like that. Yeah, so I love the little beard. And, oh, and you know what? I should put pictures in too. Last year at Comic-Con, I saw a panel with all of these guys too, which was really awesome. And Michael Dorn was one of those guys. I gotta remember to put in a picture. But Mr. Shatner here hosted a panel with all these guys, which is really cool. And then, of course, we have Jean-Luc Picard, the captain of the Starship Enterprise. Comment down below and let me know if you guys know what other Pop I have in my collection, played by Patrick Stewart. You know I love Funko Pop twinsies. He looks very cool. His body does not look different at all than Will Riker, but obviously the head is way different, and he's such a great actor. He's so good as Captain Picard. He's awesome. I love this guy. And here is Deeana Troi in her very snug little bodysuit here. And her very purple eye makeup. Her hair looks really, really cool. And she is the ship's counselor, and she is also very awesome. And she is a Betazoid, and she is very empathetic to people's feelings, which is what makes her an awesome counselor. She was great too. Oh my gosh, all these characters are so good. Now that I'm like looking at these, I'm just thinking about Star Trek. I haven't seen it in so long. Here's Geordi Laforge, who is awesome! And he's played by LeVar Burton. And he is just a really, really cool dude. And he's got his visor there, which is awesome. We used to take banana clips and put them over our eyes and pretend to be Geordi Laforge. Love the visor. It looks great. I think in one of the movies they gave him some kind of operation or something, so he didn't need it. And I don't know, he just wasn't that cool. But he works down in engineering, I think, and he's always awesome. This is Locutus of the Borg, and this dude is messed up. Look at this little cord they've got going on here. This is like a really soft plastic cord. Does he look like anyone you might know? Interesting. Borg. One of the best episodes ever is when the Borg kind of captures Picard and they assimilate him, and it's just, oh, it's so devastating. But there's just some great episodes there. He's got like this metal arm. So crazy. There is a great comic book series in which the Cybermen and the Borg, the Cybermen from Doctor Who, it's like a Doctor Who Star Trek crossover. So yeah, so the Cybermen and the Borg like realize they're like on the same mission and they team up, and it's really scary. This guy looks really cool, like the metal and the details, like the metallic look. It's just really cool. The way it's like, looks like scratched, grungy metal. I really, really like that, and there's so much detail on this guy. Very, very cool Pop. He's probably one of the coolest ones. I mean, not my favorite character, of course, because he's a creep, but definitely one of the coolest Pops probably in this whole collection here. And here is Data, who, I don't know if this really looks like Data. I feel like his hair should be darker. What do you guys think? He's got these yellow eyes because he's an android. His skin color is a little bit off from the other guys because he has like a real pasty white look to him. But Data is just another great character, always wanting to know what it was like to be human. And I think a couple times he gets really close to finding out. And, you know, it's very cool. I really, really love Data. Such a great character, played by Brent Spiner. And, yeah, he just, those yellow eyes are kind of creeping me out, though, now that I think about it. I think Data looks creepier than Locutus over there. I don't know. I'm weird. What can I say? So here are all of my Star Trek Funko Pops. I've got Spock, and I've got Kirk back there, Riker, Worf, Geordi, Picard, Deeana Troi, Locutus of the Borg, and Data. Comment down below and let me know if you are a Trekker and which incarnation of Star Trek is your favorite. And let me know which one of these Pops is your favorite too. I'm kind of partial towards Spock here, although I also really like Locutus. He's pretty awesome. So I hope that you will like this video and subscribe and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All links are down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you again soon. Bye!